Stock exhaust. But here's it first. Cold start the morning after. Direct injection noise, I guess that's what it is, the injectors. Look at what it sounds like. It just calms down. So freaking good. Okay, so let's start off in the interior. I hate one thing about this car is that until they figure out the 2022 plus models, I have to keep this vehicle in L9 just to keep it in V8 mode. Whatever, but let's discuss how quiet it is. Now this is just normal driving. This is gonna be how I drive most of the time, especially with the children in the car. When we go from a stop, you'll hear it accelerate. Now these are windows up clips, so it's not going to be loud at all. Obviously it is a Cadillac, so it does drown out so much noise. Might as well just leave this camera view on while we're driving. Oh, the bridge is raised. That's fucking lovely. So windows up, it's nice. It's kind of crazy. You see something here that I don't see. I guess it's some kind of like infrared type thing or something. I don't see that. But there is so much traffic here because this bridge was just up. Not good. So that was a little bit of a hill, and that's also not like full throttle or anything. It does, you can hear it in this car. You can hear it. Anyone that says that they don't hear it, wow. Absolutely no turn on red, and everybody went. That was cool. Good job, Palisade. You didn't do it. Third gear. You can control the throttle. The other thing I did notice, I'm gonna probably do a video down the line later, once I figure out the DFM disable. I'm really like convinced that it hangs better in the rev band outside of the low mode. Again, this is all new territory to me. I've never had a car in my life that I've ever had to do some stupid crap like this to. You know, everything was just always, oh, it's in manual mode and it's got 4-digit horsepower or something similar. And it moved. It did what it had to do. What are these fucking morons doing? Seriously. So that's how it sounds with the windows up. Not that that's exciting, but some of you guys, I was on the forums and there were people like, oh, I think it's a little too loud. I get it. You know, it's going to be extremely hit or miss when it comes to Escalade owners, because you guys, you know, not for nothing, most of you are not going to be like me that are buying this unless you're buying the V, and you know, you got deep pockets like that. Congratulations, I love you. I love watching the content, but that ain't for me. But you know, like a lot of the guys that are buying these cars, you know, you're either a limo or you got a family or you're in a different time of life. You might not want loud. You're buying this because it is more of a refined vehicle. So I think focusing first off the jump on, you know, having interior clips to let you know that yes, it is very manageable. But like I said, there were people on the forums that I saw saying that it was too loud. They had to do something. They contacted Corsa to do something where they could put something, maybe an extra resonator or another muffler or something, I don't know. Then there were people like me that are wondering what I could do to make it a little bit louder. Now, I'm gonna wait. I do have a Rotofab intake that I'll be installing, so I want to see what that does sound-wise first, if it deepens up the tone a little bit. I doubt it's gonna do much of a difference, but I have had intakes, you know, make a little bit of a sound difference. So I'm gonna open the windows now. And we're gonna see what this sounds like. Again, we're just doing normal accelerating. I'm not hitting the gas hard at all, you know. It's very windy, so I'm probably getting smacked in the face and in the camera with that also. But we'll see what it sounds like. I will give one decent accelerating clip. I don't really, I don't floor this car. You know, if you're looking for those clips, sorry, this video is probably gonna disappoint you a little bit, but I don't really do that much, especially in the city. I don't know, you can call me whatever you want. I know coming off the last 2 builds, you'd be like, oh, look at this guy. But, you know, I'm not a race car driver. I don't know what the hell I was doing with those last 2 builds. Huge waste, huge waste. All right, let's see what we got. Can't do anything with the traffic everywhere. Oh, we get nice wind. So just normally accelerating. Other than the massive amount of wind and the radar, you get an idea. It's not bad. Inside this car is not bad. Again, this exhaust is a sport. This is not like what I've been used to with the Corsa Extremes. So you're not getting a obnoxious exhaust. You're not. And you're not really getting drone. I know some people say there's no drone. I don't know if it's drone or little vibration. She sounds nice. She sounds nice. For what it is. So I got to admit, I'm slacking. I'm slacking hardcore. Any other time I've ever had an exhaust installed on anything, I've had that video pumped out, same day, same week, same minute, same hour, same second, something, it was out. I've had this exhaust for months now. Months. I don't know. Oh, my fob actually connected to the car from here. That's absolutely ridiculous. I've recorded some stuff over a month ago. I didn't get too many cold starts stock. I think I got one. You can Google those. It's a cold start on a stock 6.2. There's 100 million, thousand, trillion, quadruple billion, higher than our debt ceiling amount of videos on that. So for me, it's like, okay, you just want to hear what it sounds like. I did a video driving inside of the car. It's very quiet. You can hear it here and there. I'll do a couple more clips right now. And give you a warm start. We literally just drove for the past like 3 hours, about an hour or so ago. So it sat for a little bit. So it's like a warm not a hot start, not a cold start, warm start, lukewarm start, something like that. So I'll let you know what that sounds like right now. Then I'm just gonna go to a parking lot somewhere and just let you hear a couple of little revs, blip the throttle, and just do some drive-bys, accelerating here and there, so you can get some kind of like exterior clip. I don't want to like screw you out of some content here, but you know, like I said from the beginning, that this wasn't going to be some kind of like big build or anything like that. This is kind of just like my daily, but I am going to be doing lots of videos on it, especially this roto fab intake that's coming. So let me shut the hell up, and you can hear this. I've said this before, but legitimately, that's my favorite part about the exhaust. It starts out aggressive. It's always aggressive when you want it to be aggressive, but when you don't want it to be aggressive, this is nothing. Listen to this. This is just a menacing little idle. It's just chilling. It's just enough where if you're near it and it's idling, you know something's there. You're not quite sure what it is. You're looking around, you're like, oh, what is that? It's not quite an Escalade V. It's not meant to be an Escalade V, but it sounds good. Sounds good. It sounds like I didn't waste $100,000 extra to have a little bit more of an exhaust. All right, is that my air conditioner? Drip, drippity, dripping. All right, let's go get some clips, blip the throttle a little bit, do some drive-bys. Let's hear it. So here's the issue with recording videos at a much earlier time and then trying to do them now again. I don't remember what I said in the last one. What I will reiterate is that for the time being, I have to drive this vehicle in L. So you could put it on L9. A lot of times I leave it in like L5, L6, or L7. That's right down there. If I'm in the city, and I know I'm not gonna wanna go past that, because otherwise, the exhaust sounds like complete dog shit. If you have this car in drive mode, when this car switches from 4-cylinder mode to V8 mode, it does some kind of like Tweety Bird something underneath the car. For a while, I couldn't figure out what in the hell it was, but it's horrendous. It sounds so stupid. It makes my OCD want to do backflips and quiver at the same time, like a quivering backflip. It's not good. It sounds really bad. I don't recommend this exhaust for you if you're not okay with driving in L, like 9, for instance, or whatever, or if you're not going to be comfortable with getting the DFM disabler from range when that does come out, because I know from 21 to 23, where we're at right now, it's not there yet. It hasn't been fixed because they need to figure out how to crack that. I heard that it's getting close, supposedly, from what range said. You know, I'm hoping it's this year. They also have that Pulsar thing. I might consider. We'll see what I'm gonna actually want to invest in, because I want to get rid of the auto stop start thing, because that, yeah, I'm that first world problem kind of guy, because I don't want to have to push that button and it's not fun. But as you can see, we're just cruising around L6, L7, 8, 9, whatever. You can hang out with it, you know. I keep it in L9 like that. I don't know what you can see because, you know, whatever, but it sounds good. I got one window open, that's it, and she sounds good. She sounds good. I've had no problems, but like I'll blip it a little bit. It sounds healthy. She sounds like a healthy girl, and that's what I love about it. It sounds good. My wife, she would be the biggest complainer about it, and she said it's not that bad. And now this is a woman that has heard 2 4-digit horsepower vehicle you know, exhaust. The Hellcat, probably one of the loudest vehicles I've ever had in my life, and the Trackhawk, Jesus, it was extremely loud, especially when it had the Corsa setup on it. But for now, this is just enough balance where I feel like I have zero issues with this. So yeah, I can't really complain. I'm excited to see if the Rotofab intake makes it a little bit deeper. I doubt it's going to make a significant difference, but it might make some kind of difference. But like, as you can see, we're just cruising around right now, city speed, and it's super manageable. The window's open. You can almost make it so that you have no idea that there's an exhaust, which I love. Boy. All right, well, that was that. I don't know what that's gonna sound like, but I definitely pushed it a little bit more than I ever drive this car. I don't ever drive the car like that. So there you go. At least you'll get some kind of idea of, I guess, sort of what the sound sounds like. And yeah. Hopefully it came across decent. I would say 10 out of 10, this exhaust, if you're not gonna be driving in regular mode, or if you are, you're okay with some kind of crazy noises. Excuse the shaky camera work. Apparently I'm driving over like the worst possible paved road in America right now. So that's pretty sweet. But yeah, if you're okay with some kind of weird squeaky noise, then by all means keep it in drive. But if you're not okay with that, keep it in the low mode, like L5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Usually L9, that would probably be your best bet, in my opinion. That's gonna be your best bet. But yeah, that's all. It's a Corsa Sport. I think even if they had a Corsa Extreme, I probably wouldn't get the Corsa Extreme. Here's the tough situation for me, right? I didn't buy an Escalade V, and I could have, not some flex or anything like that. I could have bought an Escalade V. I was offered an Escalade V. I just didn't feel like paying Escalade V price for a little bump in power that I could get on my own, and the markups are insane. And now the flip side of that is I can't go too aggressive with this, because then it's gonna look like I'm trying to be an Escalade V. So, you know, God forbid you put like quad tips on here and have like a Corsa Extreme, you're gonna get the hater fanboys, or, you know, whoever, people. But it is what it is. Like, I guess you just can't live life playing bitch mode. But yeah, that's the Corsa Sport on a 2023 Escalade Sport, and I think it sounds cool. Very quiet on the inside, super tame, very much a solid daily driver exhaust. I thank you so much for stopping by, and if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you are an OCD OG, I truly appreciate you, and I hope to see you guys soon. I hope everybody's staying happy, healthy, and humble. I'll see you guys on the next one.